Okay. It's not going to let me do a live feed because of internet, but so I'll record it and upload it. Wow. This is a big loop. I hope it has a couple shortcuts. All right, so here's the trail. It looks very nice so far. I've never done this before. There's a sign coming up here. I can't do the whole 10 miles. There isn't enough daylight left. So it says perimeter trail and clockwise, counterclockwise. Fred Askew Trail access area. That's where I came in. Perimeter trail, so you can go either ways. Multiple use trail, so horses can come in here, bikes can go in here. Hikers yield trail to horses, allow horses and bicycles to pass. Don't cut switchbacks. Okay, it says stay on the trail and don't, whatever, switchbacks. Switchbacks are probably places where it's steep. It's pretty forest. And the trail seems to be well maintained. I think it'd be pretty fun to do this on a bike. Except I couldn't pedal up this hill for nothing. And you would need the right kind of a bike with the right tires. That looks like a horse print there. It's kind of steep right here. Yeah, I see hoof prints. Pretty sure. Maybe I should look in the forest for mushrooms. Those things that stick up that look a little bit like umbrellas, I think they're called Mayflower plants. My dad used to take us mushroom hunting, and we would hunt for, I think they're called morels. They're a yellow, a gray mushroom. All right, well, this is a side trail that looks like people made. Oh, there's a stream down there. I guess I'll just watch my camera because it has a timer on the top. It says I'm in 3 minutes and about 50 seconds into the video. So, I don't know, however long I go. And then I can reverse it and just walk backwards. Come the way that I'm walking now. But I will see what I will see. I guess it could be 9 miles of trail when they loop so much. Because I think I'm pretty sure I'm going right behind the parking lot. That looks like horse manure. Yep, horses have been here recently enough that it hasn't dried up. Going downhill again. long as I don't see any snakes. I think it's probably too cool for snakes. Oh, I like this. I thought that was lattice from back there, but it's concrete, so water can go over it. And here's some rocks. Here's the wash. Back, that looks like a sewer cover there, manhole cover. So if the trails weave around, you don't need a huge park. You just need to weave the trails back and forth, back and forth. And then you can make a small park hold 10 miles worth of trail. Uphill, just a little more interesting than just walking along on my streets, on the sidewalks. All right, because I haven't been on this trail before, so that's just a stick. It's just a stick. That's just a long stick. Ooh, birds. I'm a little jumpy. I'm by myself, so, you know, critters. It's not that I'm afraid of them. It's just that, you know, a sudden noise could be startling. I would be afraid of snakes, though. Yeah, if there's a snake in my trail, yeah, that'd probably be the end of my walk. Unless I could, like, maybe get a stick and throw it at it. And it would slither away. Whee! This would be a hoot on a bicycle for a young person with lots of energy. Because like right here, it's steepy, 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 steepy. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And over there is the creek. And I think that's the creek. It might be the same creek that has a bridge when you come into the park. Oh, by the way, I had to pay to get in here today. No, not that I can't afford $3, but what a bummer. And I tried to put cash in the machine and it kept spitting it out. Nope. You have to use a credit card. And it's a good thing I didn't decide. Well, if I walked here, I would just go around the gate and I'd come on in. And I guess if they said anything, well, I'd have my phone with me. I'd have Tim come and pay it so I can have a ticket. Say, hey, I walked. I didn't bring my wallet. I didn't know about having to pay to come in. I know in the past you had to pay during the summer from X date to X date. And I thought it was like Memorial Day to maybe Labor Day. So I was hoping it hadn't paid and hadn't started yet. And the gate would be open. No such luck. Whee! Around the curb. See, this would be a hoot on a bike if I was a youngin'. See the stream in the woods? It's cool. I should be okay as long as I stay on the path. Don't get into the itchy ivy. There's a bridge. That board looks like it might not be. Some of these boards need to be replaced. A little nervous making. Okay, so now they have trailblazes too white. And this is a hill. Up, up, up. Ugh. I wonder if those 2 marks means that I've gone a mile, and they put the trailblazes a mile apart. It's been 10 minutes, probably a half mile. I doubt it's been a mile, especially with it up and down and curving and all that, which will make my walking mile slower. So I'm on the other side of the creek, the brook. Another trailblaze. You have to watch your feet because of the tree roots and whatnot. All right. Spider web. Ugh. Okay. That's a pretty view up on this ridge here. See all the creek ahead of me? And there's people's gone down to the water because there's trails down to the water. But I'm not going to do that. Look how steep that thing is. Yeah, that's a slip-slidey bank. And it looks like people have come over here just to look. Wow, that's steep. Giving my knees a workout. Ooh, steep. That's where I just came. A little bit of a downhill. Purple flowers. Or white. Purplish white. They're all over the place. All kinds of little trees sprouting up. Little saplings. Where a little bit of sunlight gets through the canopy, which is pretty thick. Pretty thick canopy. Some more trail marks. I watch backpackers on YouTube and the different trails that they do. So they tuck up. See? Right there. Horse hoof. The ground is so hard, I guess they don't really leave too many tracks. There's a horse hoof there. And there's evidence of a horse. You can tell a horse has been here. Alright. Here's also a trail marker, I would think. I don't know what 32 means. horse made that, probably. Okay. Well, I'd say that's people made, and this is the trail. Yep. This is the official trail. And they ask that you stay on the official trail so you don't tear up the land. Keep it as natural as possible. Oh, we're switching back. Okay. A little clump of grass for the horsies to eat, if they so wish. Getting some elevation over here. Ooh, scared something. Oh, probably just kicked a rock. Man, why am I so jittery? So afraid of critters. I swear, if I see a squirrel, I might just have a heart attack. Bugs. Something's been gnawing at this tree. I'd say this tree is on its way out. Yeah, it's dead. They should cut it down. That's what you call a widowmaker. It's dead. Its roots are probably all decayed. One day it'll just fall over. So I've been at this only 17 minutes. I thought it was longer. Oh. Did you guys walk the whole thing?
No, not today.
It's too long.
Yeah.
So First people I've met on the trail. Man, I'd be crazy about this when I was a kid. And the kids in my neighborhoods would be out here with their bikes. They would love it, love it. Kids nowadays, though, they'd rather sit in the air conditioning, use their two thumbs for their activities. Right? They got the healthiest thumbs on the planet, full of muscles. Maybe this finger's healthy too. You know what? I can feel it in my hip. Because the ground isn't flat and the terrain has got roots and whatnot and going up and down hills and the ground's uneven. Yeah, my old lady hips. It'll probably be a little bit achy when I get home. Another hill. Pine cones everywhere. Step on those and be like stepping on marbles. Go rolling. Okay, it says perimeter trail. Oh, I'm at the road. Am I at the park road or am I at 301? Okay, I think there's this driveway over there that's blocked all the time. And this is an unused parking lot. So that car that I just saw go by, I think right there's the road. So when I come back, if I want, I can walk on the road. I don't have to do this. Which is all right by me. Except it's a bit of a long walk all the way over to my car. It's probably from here a mile, maybe 2, to my car by the road. Wait a minute. This trail looks more man-made. It doesn't look like the official trail. I'll know if I see blazes. Maybe the part that I just walked is the most popular part. And it's the part that people walk. Maybe this trail, this part of the trail is less popular. So it's less prominent or less obvious. I mean, it's still a trail. But the other one was hard packed and a little bit wider. And you can tell it just saw much traffic. In fact, this looks like it's almost, no, it's curving. I thought it was petering out. I was like, okay, dead end. Ooh. My heel wobbled on a, okay, here. This is hard packed again. I wonder if I just did a loop. This is just where I came. Yeah, I think it is. So that's just a loop. See? There's blazes on that tree. And I think that's just where I came from. Because I remember walking around this. So, I don't know how they get almost 10 miles of trail out of that. I would say that's not even, I don't know if I've even gone a mile. Well, I haven't really, I've seen some man-made trails, but I haven't seen any other loops or anything. Yeah, see, I've been here before. 32, I thought it said 34. Oh well, 30 something. There's the pile of poo. Alright. I'm backtracking already, which is okay because I've been out for 23 minutes. It'll be a good walk. And it don't take much to get me just absolutely exhausted, tired, especially when I'm walking on uneven ground and going up and down hills, having to watch my step on tree roots. Maybe there's other trailheads there at that parking lot. I only saw the one, but it was right in front of my car. It was obvious. And there's a pavilion and whatnot, so maybe there's other ones back behind there. Hello. Ain't no way I'm gonna run this. I'd fall down and break my head open. You gotta be awfully sure-footed to be able to run on stuff like this. Well, been here before. Been here before. That might be the lady that was in the car behind me. Maybe she comes out to run this, because it's pretty. I think down this one hill right here is where that bridge is that I crossed. Yep. I zoomed it out. I didn't realize it was on point one. This is as far out as it will go. Oh boy, here comes the hill. It's a little steep. I'm going to hold this tree. I'll show you what I just come down. It's a little bit of a hill. Just right there, across from this tree. It's a little bit steep there. Ooh, that board was spongy. Which one was it? This one? Yeah. That one's ready to go. That one's ready to go. Somebody's going to fall through there and break their leg. And we got a bit of a hill and an incline here too. And it's a switchback, which means it doubles back upon itself. We went on a trail like this in Glacier National Park, and it switched. It went up the mountain like this. So so it wasn't steep, because if you went up the mountain, but if you stayed on the switchbacks, but it made the distance a whole lot more. So my brother, he started blazing a trail from one switchback to another, and he was going this way and cut the distance. But yeah, make you tired. I'm looking for side trails. I don't want to walk in the weeds because I am so allergic to poison ivy. And I haven't had it in years, and I tripped on a tree root. It's graceful. Okay. I was just saying, it's been years and years since I've had a case of poison ivy. I don't miss it. I used to get it all the time when I was a kid, because when I was a kid, like I said, tromping through the woods was exciting and adventure. I used to do stuff like that, even though I get poison ivy every summer. From my tip of my forehead to the end of my big toe. Whoops, here comes a bicycle.
Have a good afternoon.
Yeah, you too. Another hill. Yeah, you can't tell how steep that is, but it's steep. It's cardiovascular. Ah, for a couch potato. It's cardiovascular. Oh, I can smell the woods. It smells very earthy. Ah, it's so pleasant. It's even cool enough. I grabbed the jacket, but yeah, I knew if I got walking, I wouldn't be cold. Plus, all the coverage in here. Yeah, there's no wind down in here blowing on me, making me chilly. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful. There's that long stick. I remember that long stick. Okay, I think up here, tree roots, is that concrete reinforcement, just so the ground doesn't get washed out and become deep and impassable, or a place where the water sits and sits and sits and stays muddy on the trail forever. So that's up here. Up here. Somewhere. There's the manhole. Yeah, it's a little bit further. I think it's somewhere. I think I can't see it because of the grass and the trees and the bushes and the whatnot. Where's that? Shotgun shell. Here's the thing. Keep the ground from getting all smushy, soggy. It must be often wet right through here. Water draining down from there. Going on down there. There's that creek down there at the bottom. Oof, I'm tired. Phew. Trying to take my jacket off with one hand. Tight around my waist. Like I said, with all the coverage down